And there's the wallbang. Don't see that one too often, but...
It's not an option. Oh, it pre-fired. Oh, true. 90 degree, no scope, no problem.
We'll still be 3 on this B side. First man dead. And second. 3.
Flexes for a little bit. Now he's going to be making his way over the dark. On two box. Retake. Aware that it may be dark. Oh man, Frosty, he's got it.
He could have managed that economy well.
Pushing grabs. He could have a second if he goes for it. He just pushes out again. This is more. What is that from QBY? He wants it. He wants the game. He wants to be able to save it. QBY with an ace. One angle. Walking right into the crosshair from and he shuts it down. SJ now knows where to look. Frosty finds another. He's not taking any prisoner. Frosty with a third.
In position. They have me pinned. Weapons hot. Got one. Yeah, he's down. This area is clear.
The last man alive.
He has to
has
go.
the clutches out the 1v3. He's knocked down low from that already. 32 seconds left, and it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Hyenas Unity pick up the final kill and win the Volpid series 3-1.
Like the Molly 10, yeah. Tutor on my coupe in the front of Benz, yeah. I just chopped the roof, it's my side again, yeah. Fendi on my lens, got us dope skin. That's your ring, it's gonna make me know. Take away the pain.
So just by running, and Imps goes down. It's Nick. Nick's got 2. He's made it through, but the bomb has it. Nick, he shuts down Kuno right when they needed him most.
Dim on the lights, we get high like a gun. Spend it like a fidget, yeah.
2. Oh, Pixel. He'll find 1, he'll find 2. Right behind him, could he get you in?
Broke, I had to fix it, yeah. Drugs took control, she done lost her soul.
And this being offside, they've got to do it fast. 25 seconds. ADZ not taking any prisoners. That's...
Like I left some back in your bitch, like I left some. I ain't for that. Why are you mad? Treat niggas like that.
Like a great team performance coming in from Captain and Coast side, really. Like,
and we're gonna see how this one goes. We're sent by Satan.
Their side, jokes aside, I'm done. I'm literally done. Axion Esports, are you freaking kidding me? How are you coming out on top of those fights? How are you turning this round?
And there's the wallbang. Don't see that one too often, but...
It's not an option. Oh, it pre-fired. Oh, true. 90 degree, no scope, no problem.
We'll still be 3 on this B side. First man dead. And second. 3.
Flexes for a little bit. Now he's going to be making his way over the dark. On two box. Get the cross. Get a retake. Be aware that it may be dark. Oh man, Frosty, he's got it.
He could have managed that economy well. Oh!
Pushing grabs. He could have a second if he goes for it. He just pushes out again. This is more. What is that from QBY? He wants it. He wants the game. He wants to be able to say QBY with an ace. One angle. Right into the crosshair from and he shuts it down. SJ now knows where to look. Frosty finds another. He's not taking any prisoners. Frosty with a third.
Contact. In position. They have me pinned. Weapons hot. Got one. Yeah, he's down. This area is clear.
The last man alive.
He has to go
to
huge.
clutch this out the 1v3. He's knocked down low from that already. 32 seconds left, and it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Hyenas Unity pick up the final kill and win the Volpid series 3-1 on Inferno.
Yeah, lay out at the beach, let the molly tan. Yeah, tutor on my coupe in the front of Benz. Yeah, I just chopped the roof, what's inside the pan. Yeah, finger on my lens, got us dope again. That's your head, it's gonna make me numb. Take away the pain.
Just by running, and Hips goes down. It's Nick. Nick's got two. He's made it through, but the bomb has it. Nick, he shuts down Kuno right when they needed him most.
Dim on the lights, we get high like a then I'm a make it spend it like a fidget, yeah.
Two. Oh, Pixel. He'll find one, he'll find two. Right behind him, could he get you in team?
Broke, I had to fix it, yeah. Drugs took control, she done lost her soul. I can't tell you.
And this being bomb side, they've got to do it fast. 25 seconds. ADZ not taking any prisoners. That's
Okay, baby, it's gonna be okay. I'm a star, you can't see me in the day. Okay, baby, it's gonna be okay. Back in this bitch like I left some. Back in your bitch like I left some. I ain't for that, why are you mad?
There's the wallbang. Don't see that one too often, but
it's not an option. Oh, it pre-fired. Oh, Woo-choo. 90 to Greg, no scope, no problem.
we'll still be 3 on this beat by first man dead. And second. 3.
Flexes for a little bit. Now he's going to be making his way over the dark. And on two box. Get the cross. Get a retake. Be aware that it may be dark. Oh man, Frosty, he's got it.
He could have managed that economy well. Oh!
Pushing grabs. He could have a second if he goes for it. He just pushes out again. This is more. What is that from QBY? He wants it. He wants the game. He wants to be able to say QBY with an ace. One angle. Right into the crosshair from and he shuts it down. SJ now knows where to look. Frosty finds another. He's not taking any prisoners. Frosty with a third.
Contact. In position. They have me pinned. Weapons hot. Got one. Yeah, he's down. This area is clear.
The last man alive.
He has to go
to
huge.
clutch this out the 1v3. He's knocked down low from that already. 32 seconds left, and it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Hyenas Unity pick up the final kill and win the Volpid series 3-1 on Inferno.
Yeah, lay out at the beach, let the molly tan. Yeah, tutor on my coupe in the front of Benz. Yeah, I just chopped the roof, what's inside the pan. Yeah, finger on my lens, got us dope again. That's your head, it's gonna make me numb. Take away the pain.
Just by running, and Hips goes down. It's Nick. Nick's got two. He's made it through, but the bomb has it. Nick, He shuts down Kuno right when they needed him most.
Dim on the lights, we get high like a then I'm a spend it like a fidget, yeah.
Two. Oh, Pixel. He'll find one, he'll find two. Right behind him, could he get you in team?
Broke, I had to fix it, yeah. Drugs to control, she done lost her soul. I can't tell you.
And this being offside, they've got to do it fast. 25 seconds. ADZ not taking any prisoners. That's
Okay, baby, it's gonna be okay. I'm a star, you can't see me in the day. Okay, baby, it's gonna be okay. Back in this bitch like I left some. Back in your bitch like I left some.
Like a great team performance coming in from Captain and Coast side, really. Like,
And we're gonna see how this one goes. For Sent by Satan.
Their side, jokes aside, I'm done. I'm literally done. Axion Esports, are you freaking kidding me? How are you coming out on top of those fights? How are you turning this round?
Yeah, they out at the beach like the Molly 10. Yeah, Tudor on my coupe in the front of Benz. Yeah, I just chopped the roof, it's my side of pen. Yeah, finger in my lens, got it stuck again. I see red, it's gonna make me numb. Take away the pain.
so just by running and Imps goes down. It's Nick. Nick's got two. He's made it through, but the bomb has it. Nick, he shuts down Kuno right when they needed him most.
Dim on the lights, we get high like a then I'm a spend it like a fidget, yeah.
Two. Oh, Pixel. He'll find one, he'll find two. Right behind him, could he get you in team?
Broke, I had to fix it, yeah. Drugs to control, she done lost her soul. I can't tell you.
And this being offside, they've got to do it fast. 25 seconds. ADZ not taking any prisoners. That's
Okay, baby, it's gonna be okay. I'm a star, you can't see me in the day. Okay, baby, it's gonna be okay. Back in this bitch like I left some. Back in your bitch like I left some. I ain't for that, why are you mad? Treat these niggas like that.
like a great team performance coming in from Captain and Coast side, really. Like,
And we're gonna see how this one goes. For Sent by Satan.
Their side, jokes aside, I'm done. I'm literally done. Axion Esports, are you freaking kidding me? How are you coming out on top of those fights? How are you turning this round?
Hello and welcome to this is a round 5 game in the Volpid series. That means that the team who wins this, they are going off to the playoffs, and the team that loses, they're going to be eliminated. So everything is on the line in this one. And interestingly enough, we have a clash of Dutch esports. We have Gammax, I believe is how it's pronounced, versus Drerries van der Buurt, both of which are Dutch teams. If you've tuned in previously in the season to see the opening 2 rounds from Metric Serenity, they are who became Gammax Esports. I believe they recently picked up a sponsor, which is why the name changed. And as you always get with domestic matchups, I'm sure this is going to be a little bit of a fiery one. There's always a little bit extra on the line when you're trying to prove that you're one of the best in your particular role in your particular country, but I guess we'll see what's going on. I'm assuming that the game will go live relatively soon because I've been told, well, I can see all but 2 players, I believe, in the server, so shouldn't be waiting too long on that one. But at the moment we just have the warm-up going on, so I guess I'm just going to be filling for a bit. So in this game we've got the first map, obviously, being Inferno. Then second map is Nuke, and I believe the final map is Overpass, but I may be wrong on that. And I believe Drerries van der Buurt were the team that picked Inferno, so we may see them coming into this one with a bit of an advantage on Inferno, but going into map 2 and the decider, I would give the advantage to Gammax. I think they were one of the favourites for the tournament, and the only reason that they're in this position right now is that they had to forfeit 2 of their games. So they are actually unbeaten so far in the Volpid series, despite being in this 2-2 bracket. And it looks like we're getting readies coming up into the chat, so we should be going live very, very soon. And oh, looks like 2 minutes apparently. We're just having a little bit of a technical issue, it seems, because the admin needs 2 minutes, but I'm sure we won't be waiting too long on that. Now, coming into this match, I don't really know much about either of these teams. I've not played either of these teams. I've not watched either of these teams play. Vertigo is a designer apparently, so I got that one wrong. But there you go. Yeah, so I've not seen much from either of these 2 teams, but when I casted Season 1 and Season 2, I don't recognise many of these names, but on the Metric Serenity, now Gammax side, I do recognise the name Yorick and Austin, and I think I also recognise Luke Peef, so I think that those are like the long-standing members of the team. And obviously, this team does have sponsors. I believe their sponsor is a LAN center in the Netherlands, but I may be wrong on that. But for them to have sponsors, they're a pretty good team. And Metric Serenity, the former team that they were under, they played quite a lot of tournaments. They were playing Authority League and played some ESEA Open too, I believe. So they've played together for a while. They're a well-drilled unit. And well, that may give an advantage over onto the Drerries van der Buurt side, because that means that there's more demos reviews, more vetoes to have a look at. So they might have a bit more of an idea of what's going on coming into this game. Whereas Drerries van der Buurt, I think, other than this season of Volpid, they're pretty much an unknown quantity. Here we go. Okay, so we're getting the knife round, which I believe is going to be given over to Gammax, because it's the Drerries pick. So that should be coming in soon. Maybe they're actually going to fight it out. I believe this should be, yeah, okay, here you go. This should be a suicide from Drerries, and I will assume that Gammax are going to choose to keep CT side. Very shortly. Looks like there might be a little bit of an issue on the HUD. Just looking at the stream feed, but oh, there we go. Match is going live. 10 seconds. Here we go. So yeah, as we can see, Gammax, they're going to be starting CT side. Looks like they're going to buy 4 sets of armor, a defuse kit and 2 flashes. Pretty standard buy coming up from the CTs. And the Ts, they're going to get 4 sets of armor too, and then smoke grenade flush. So I wonder if we'll be seeing that going. Looks like that smoke's going to be going over towards long from that T ramp area. And then the 4 members of van der Buurt are just running out mid. They've slowed it down a little bit. We're going to go get the bomb there. And they are being stalled a little bit on this short side, trying to deal with this pit player. Pit, a very strong position to deal with here, and a little bit of friendly fire coming in, confusing the players. Luke's going to get a nice kill there through the smoke, and all the Drerries van der Buurt players have just fallen in quite quick succession, giving Steve Neef, the man who threw his utility earlier, a USP, no armor, and not even much of a dream, to be honest. And there we go. He just gets taken down by Luca. And that pistol round is going to be going the way of Gammax. That's going to give them a little bit of momentum coming into their opponent's map pick. They're going to be able to fire up 3 SMGs, a FAMAS, and another FAMAS. Okay, so relatively standard. We've got 3 SMGs to farm up a bit of cash, and they're going to be coming up against this pretty much an eco buy from the Drerries players. They've got 3 Deagles, Tech 9 and a P250, so not going to be much coming in here. That nade, a bit too early to do any damage, and it looks like the T's, despite having those pistols, they're not going to go for a straight up rush. They're just deflating across the map now, maybe trying to look for an overextension. Looking for someone on Drerries, getting a little bit too excited about the prospect of killing some pistol players, getting their stats up a bit. Yorick, he's going to be, it looks like he's going to drop his utility to pawn. Aha, and get boosted up. Okay, I was wondering if he was going to rotate off and they're going to stack towards A. Bit of an early read, which would have been the right call. Dutch boy isn't going to be heard making those footsteps this far away from any players. Luca, oh, Steve Neef coming up with a big entry. Luca's going to trade it, but Steve Neef gets another. And Luca, he does get a second kill, but the site is lost, and that's all that counts. These pistols have managed to enter a bomb site. Voyage gets caught, I think, with a piece of utility in his hands there. Is it a decoy grenade? That's embarrassing. The 2v2 retake now. There's no armor on the T side, so those MP9s are going to make short work of the players. Those headshots coming in, and Pawn just gets a body spray onto Dutch Boy. That is objective achieved in the eyes of Drerries. They've got the bomb plant down. That's going to give them the extra money coming into the next round, and that's going to allow them to get a bit of a nicer buy. They each get an extra $800, I believe. And so that'll enable them to just get those extra little bits of utility. And as you can see, there we go. AKs, full armor, full utility sets behind them. There was nothing missing here on the side of Drerries. Except maybe a couple of flashbangs. Oh, that's not good. Steve Neef getting tagged down early by his teammate. Stab in the back. That nade still not going to do any damage, just a little bit too early from the side of Gammax. And it's just going to, another slow default coming in. They're going to be taking top banana control, fairly standard. That's a flashbang that really shouldn't be worrying his teammate, but there we go. As you can see, there's 3 players grouped up towards banana on the minimap and 2 towards this top mid area. I think it looks like it may be a bit of a B split potentially. Yeah, that's a short smoke coming in, so this could very well be a B split if these 2 players go into top mid, try and take that long control, and then these 3 players left on banana, they're just going to be able to walk into the B site. The 2 B players are going to have their attention really split off. But it looks like it's not going to be a B split actually. That smoke coming down is a really good timing. It's going to delay this push just a little bit longer. And there's not much utility left here for either side, but I do think that they have a... Is that Molotov? No, that Molotov's on an A player, so there's not going to be any real way to delay this hit. They might be able to drop another smoke, but I'm sure Drerries Vanderveer, they're just going to be jumping through that, and yeah, Warnops put the smoke up to give his teammate a little bit of extra cover. Gets the first kill, which is huge, gets a second too, but gets taken down by the molly. And Dutch boy, that's a great kill to find. That could have denied the round there from Yorick, and some good damage coming out from Steve Neef in the spray through that smoke. Now, Drerries, Steve Neef gets a kill through the smoke. That brings it into a 3-on-2, and they're not to know this, but it is actually going to be both players grouping up from this Coffin's position. That Molotov isn't going to... Oh, it is going to force Steve Neef out. It was placed correctly. Steve Neef still gets the kill though, and Austin trades, but does get taken down by Dutch Boy casts. Great round there from Steve Neef and Dutch Boy. A kill through the smoke from Steve Neef, really impressive, but Dutch Boy with those entries onto site, those are some really important kills for his team. And that's going to force Gammax to take a little bit of a weird buy here. It looks like they're going to be full forcing other than Luca. who's going to be saving a little bit of money in the bank so that he can presumably buy an AWP. But first they're going to see if they can win this force fight. As you can see, Luca up close to that smoke, he's going to be using his MP9 at close range. But Yorick, he's alone on that B side. And that's the right call from Gammax, because look at all these players grouping up towards this A side. Voyage, he looks like he's about to pop through this bracket. A little bit of a laboured spray, he doesn't connect the kill, and he finds out that there's 3 players in this brackets position. That should be the call to rotate, but they're not going to. Pawn gets a kill. And Dutch Boy, he will get 1, but they should know by now that this should be an A stack. Steve, he's going to get a kill. RG also gets one on the other side of the map. Will Steve get a second in the round? Sorry. He does. That's a nice kill, and that will secure the round, but a little bit questionable executing into the stacked site. We'll see if Yorick can do anything, but I don't think he can win this round. Maybe he'll take a few guns away, but he will get taken down by RG. He does put a dink on him, but that's not going to be of any consequence. And now this should be the full eco coming in here from Gammax. Luca does have that extra money saved over because he didn't buy quite so much, so he'll be able to drop an AWP next round. Or buy one for himself. I'm not sure who the AWP is on that Gammax side. And Drerries van der Buurt. Looks like it's going to be a fast second mid. Oh, it's the same strategy as I think they tried to use in the pistol round there. But once again, walking into a stacked A site. I'm not sure I like the call of going for a full-on execute without even looking for any kind of information when you know your opponents are going to be on pistols. And the pistols, they do ring quite true there. They get 3. Forced a reinvestment from Drerries, but don't quite secure the round win. That could have been very dangerous there, really, because Drerries van der Buurt, they didn't take any info about whether or not there was going to be a stack on either side. They knew that it was going to be the full USP buy, or they should have known, but they just didn't find out. So they walked into a site that had 5 players when they could have easily walked into a site with none. AK shots, almost connecting from Steve, and he's going to get that nade to connect. Pawn down to 50 HP. Yorick, he's going to be burned out of sandbags, and that's top banana control taken. Now, Gammax want to know this, but there are actually 4 players on the other side of this from Drerries. Now, normally you would do the exact same thing with just 2 players, so this is going to kind of preclude a B hit, and that's a great entry from Steve. Gets that kill, does get traded by Pawn, but that gives Drerries all the information. They know exactly where Pawn is. He's going to get 1 kill. RG taken down. But Voyage is going to finish him off with a nade. And that's the B site taking control of. Voyage burned out a little bit by his own Molotov. Isn't able to plant just yet. Smoke goes down, now he will. Plants in a different position to what the Gammax side were expecting, so isn't able to be mollied out there. Now, once again, all players grouping up from this coffin's position from Gammax. Although it looks like Zephyrus may come through CT. Voyage is full blind. He's going to peek off this, and it's a nice kill onto Luca. Gets a second onto Zephyrus, and he gets a third as well. That's 4 in the round from Voyage, and that's a nice little clip there. 3 kills, quick succession with the AWP from behind triple locks, and that's going to give him a lot of confidence coming into the rest of this game. Just to bear in mind though, he got 4 kills that round. He has 5 kills in total. Almost all of his kills were in that round just there. Whereas Steve, he has 10 already. We're only 7 rounds in. That's quite impressive. But it's another partial investment here from Gammax. They have 3 Deagles, CZ, a USP on Luca, presumably once again, so we can get that AWP back out. Yorick, he will be checked, and he will be dealt with. And Steve, he's just going to keep going. He wants to get 12, and he does. What a great kill. RG gets a lurk kill, and Dutch Boy gets another. Wiener pushes through the VT smoke, and they make light work of that round. Keep it clean. And it's a perfect RG eco there from Drerries van der Buurt. 5-2 up on their map pick. They're going to be happy with how this is going so far. Now it's a full buy from both teams, and Gammax, they're really going to need to get this round on the board to stop this half running away from them. Luca, he does have the AWP, and it looks like he's going for a B pick, and he's not going to see anyone. Drerries, they're playing a really passive B hold this round, and They're going to rotate one person off, so it's not quite this stacked B side, but looks like it's going to be an A hit here. So this AWP from Luca, that's not going to have any impact on the round whatsoever until a retake, which is where an AWP is at its most vulnerable. No contact yet from either side, but it looks like they're second guessing themselves. They're going to use this as a fake and they're going to walk right into Luca's AWP. This could end badly. Pawn, he's going to peek for info. He's going to get 2 and drop the bomb. That's beautiful from Pawn. And Luca gets one as well. Dutch Boy with a very nice shot onto him to trade it back into an even footing. But, well, I say even footing, not particularly. Pawn, he gets another kill as well. 3 in the round for him, and that's a really good display there from Pawn. Did everything he needed to win this round for his team. It looks like Steve Neef, he's just going to try and look to save. He can't retrieve the bomb, or if he did, he wouldn't be able to plant it at the bomb site. There's 2 players on either side, and they're ready to trade each other, so... Maybe he is going to go for this late B hit. But Yorick and Pawn have really nice setup. This really nice crossfire. And Molly will force out Pawn, but not before he's seeking down Stephen. It's a nice peek to kill Yorick and CT spawn. But possibly could have waited a little bit longer. Wait for his Molly to pop. But with all the rounds Drerries have won, they've still got enough money in the bank for this buy. And unfortunately, there's no AWP going to be saved for Gammax. They were unable to retrieve that for Luca. They do save the 1 AK though, so that is a consolation prize. Voyage, he's not going to spot anything on this top mid peak. And it looks like, once again, it's just going to be a little bit of a default coming out from Drerries. Yorick ticks a little bit in the molly, which he really wouldn't have wanted to. Oh, that's a great entry from Steve Neef. He's having a really good game so far. And that really opens up the A side, particularly if he gets that second kill there, sorry. Wiener gets a lurk kill into the B player, and Dutch Boy, he's going to get a kill into Luca as well, so... It's a 5-on-1, and Yorick, he really should just be saving this. They really don't have enough money to invest into the next round, particularly with their loss bonus having been reset, and well, he goes down too. Austin, he'll be able to get a decent buy here, but it'll be interesting to see. I imagine this is going to become a half buy coming out from Gammax. No, it's going to be a full investment. Yorick's going to fully buy, Pawn's going to buy too, but not yet. Okay, so it's a late buy. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication going on there. Luca's going to have an AWP. There's going to be 2 Masters and 2 Deagles, but I don't know if this is going to be able to win them around. It's going to be interesting to see if it will. Pawn, he's going to be spotting for any info on Banana, but there is no one on Banana. From the T side, Steve Neef gets an excellent entry, and Dutch Boy, he's going to follow it up too. And Gammax, they're scrambling to get to this A site in time, but Dutch Boy gets another good kill. Yorick, he will be able to trade it back, but he's going to get naded down for a lot of his health. Steve Neef can't quite finish the kill, but RG will, and Pawn left in a 1-on-3, and he's not even going to be able to try and attempt that. RG hunts him down and makes sure he eliminates him. Steve Neef, 16 kills in 10 rounds so far. Dutch Boy, 11 in the same period. Voyage still on 5, which is a bit unfortunate, but T-side opening can be unforgiving. It's Pawn on the CT side who's stepping up, 11 kills for him. Voyage looks like he's going to be going for a bit of a banana take. I much prefer this against the eco. A little bit of a default, going slowly, trying to figure out if there's a stack. I mean, I'm not really sure why the AWP is entry, but sometimes it works. Dutch Boy's going to be walking out brackets. But Zephus, he's going to be able to take him down, and they're going to figure out that was only a lurk. So they might be able to rotate over and stack the B site. And as you can see, Luca, he is already walking away to do just that. Steve Neef does get the kill. It is a bit of a laboured spray. But Austin isn't able to finish the kill onto him. The nade's going to chunk Austin down, but the molly is a bit too late. He's already moved. Voyage messes up his nade there. Tags Wiener down a little bit, but with that entry from Steepney, they're actually going to execute onto this A bomb side, which is rotated off on the call that it was a lurk. Wiener, nice smoke there to get a little one-way. Able to kill Austin in pit. And Steepney gets another kill through a smoke. He is having a really good game so far, isn't he? Yorick, wild spray with the CZ, unable to control it and unable to get the kill. Voyage gets the kill. Wiener does get taken down by Pawn, but RG is able to finish off the kill. And wow, 8-3 for Drerries on their map pick. This is going really well for them. They've already won the half, and well, now they just have to see how many more rounds they can rack up. How one-sided they can make this. The AWP is back out on the CT side, and Luca has had some success with it, although not resoundingly. Voyage going for an aggressive play on Banana, and he's going to be able to rip Pawn right out of the rounds. The top performer for the CT side down already, and that is not a good sign for Gammax Esports. RG going to be smoking off top Banana, just to fake a little bit of presence, but it looks like it's going to be an A hit from the T side. And the CT side are reading it. They have the 3 players here already. Austin gets a nice kill into Stephanie. Luca also gets one onto Dutch Boy, but Voyage is going to be able to take him down, although it is through RG. And now, CT control is with the T side. This could be interesting, and it looks like they are going to be acting on this. The T's are going to be wrapping towards B, and this could be bad for the Gammax players. They're anticipating an A hit still, smoking himself off in pit. But we know he's just slowly clearing Banana as his teammates come into CT. Yorick does have a good angle to deal with this, but RG has a better shot. What an entry from him, and that should be the round done and dusted right there. Austin does look like he's having a little bit of a look around on Banana, maybe trying to get an exit frag. RG doesn't look like he's going to be caught off. Austin walks out into the open and he's the one who gets caught off. That's really unfortunate for the CT side because they have no money left in the bank. He could have saved that gun into the next round and given them a bit of a better chance of winning it, but now it's just going to be Zapus with his AWP. Does have a good utility belt behind it as well, so that's going to be at least a little bit of a silver lining. But it looks like Drerries Vanderburg, they're going to be running away with this first half here. 9-3 at the score at the moment. And this should really just be an eco round, really. No? Okay. It's going to be a full force. 2 FAMAS is going to be coming out. One of those could have been an M4 if Austin hadn't let himself get caught off guard. But they're going to be able to save enough for 2 M4s, 2 FAMASs, and that AWP. That AWP's really going to be the clinching factor, and Luca, he's really going to need to get some high impact kills with this. He's not going to spot anyone with this aggressive mid-peek. Does get a leg off, but takes some damage in return from Wiener. That nade, oh, those were close. And he's going to nade down Voyager, and he's going to spot him. Wiener's the one who's going to get taken down, though, the low player, so that's not as beneficial as it could have been. Luca moving over to this long side, and Zapus and Austin with a very nice little setup here, over towards Pit. Able to play off each other, but it looks like might be a B hit here coming out from the T side. They have got these 3 players locked down on A, and RG, is that nade tag going to be heard? That's the question, and it doesn't look like it has been. He's up so close, and the Gammax players don't even realise. Voyage still dunning this up. Look at how aggressive RG is. He is going to get taken down by Pawn. He beat the smoke, but that's going to give all the info over to these T players, and only now the rotates are starting to happen for the CTs, and Steepney, he's going to rip off Pawn's head. Yorick does take him down, but Yorick, he can't dance around behind the box for long enough. It's a 2-on-3 retake, but the bomb is down. And it's going to take so long for these players to all get in position. Gammax not even willing to take any kind of space before all 3 of them are grouped up in the CT. And dropping that smoke on Banana does mean that the T's don't have to worry about Banana anymore. They know exactly where all three of these players are coming from. Dutch Boy with a lovely entry, but he can't get the second. And Voyage, a missed shot, might come out to cost them. A nice deagle shot, but he isn't able to finish the round off. And Austin, with his defuse kit, is going to be able to get that defused in plenty of time. And he will even save the AWP, so that's going to be good. But winning that round with only one player surviving is absolutely going to wreck the economy of Gammax. They're going to have these M4s. They might even have to pull out some more FAMASs, yeah, and there's not going to be as much utility behind this round as there was the previous, and that smoke grenade may well have saved them that round, having RG separated from his team by such a wide margin. If he gets one kill there before he goes down, then this round may well have been won by Drerries for a 10th. But Gammax, they are going to put their 4th round on the board, and the unpause is coming through from Stephanie. Oh no, a pause coming from Stephanie, sorry. It's their second pause, I thought it was an unpause. And I do believe that Gammax are actually on bootcamp. And so you may have seen Fist on camp coming up, and that is actually because they are all on bootcamp, which is quite a nice touch. Maybe that's going to help with their mental state coming into this one, even though they've gone down quite far. But Stephanie, he's going to get a bit of chip damage onto Yorick, but it's not going to be anything significant, and as we know, chip damage doesn't win rounds, kills do. Yorick is one of those players who has a FAMAS, so that's not ideal, but looks like they're not even going to be going towards that B spy anyway. They're going to be heading towards A. Which is unfortunate for them, because I believe both of the B players are the ones with their FAMASs. Oh, but this is a great fake coming in from Stephanie. He's already pulled over Luca with the AWP. This AWP's going to be pulled out of the rounds. Luca's only now rotating back in, but the smokes have gone down. He's already cut off. He's going to have to walk through a smoke if he wants to contribute, and he's going to walk through that smoke. Is it going to cost him? No. Luca's got one, Zephyrus gets another, and Austin gets a third. Voyager does kill Luca, and Steve Neef going to get a nice one-tap there onto Yorick, rotating in. There is only 2 CTs left on this A site. One trapped in Cold Zero Corner, one in Pit. Voyager's going to hear the Cold Zero Corner player, but is he going to expect Pawn rotating in? Zephyrus, he's going to drop off Cold Zero box. Sneef Neef, he's going to walk through that moto smoke. Steve Neef, it's not gonna work for him. And Pawn, he's going to take down Voyager in the end. And the AWP doesn't look. Oh no, okay, they are going to save it. Okay, so only 2 of the players are on bootcamp. The other 3 are playing at home. Another fairly default round looking like it's coming out from Drerries. Oh no, no. They're going for a fast mid-aggression. Voyage isn't going to quite be able to take down Luca, but he is going to do a lot of damage onto that AWP. There's already a long smoke up, so Luca, he's not going to be able to fight for brackets at all. And brackets control, just like that, has been wrested away by the T side. And look at how scared Gammax are of that banana presence that Drerries have been putting up every round. They have a double coffin setup. They have no info that it's all 5 players of the Drerries side that are on towards this brackets position. Maybe they'll start to get a little inkling based on how much presence has been given, and Luca, getting that entry is going to be a really big benefit to his team for this round. Voyager, he's going to have to be scared to put his head around this corner. Austin does spot out player on short, and I think that was a dink there too, but Steve gets a kill through the wall onto Luca. Austin does finish off his kill onto Wiener. Steve worried about this side player, and he's right to be worried. There is one tucked in there in the back corner, but Austin's able to swing off that. Voyage does get the kill onto the library player, and now it's getting interesting here. Austin gets the second kill in the round, but Voyage gets his second too. Oh, sorry, third for Austin, second for Voyage. And Pawn, he's got the bomb here on short, and I'm not sure what more Voyage can do in this round. It is the last of the half, so he's not going to try and save. But he does get taken down by Zephus. And that is a 9-6 half coming in there from Drerries van der Berg. They're going to be quite happy with that, but I think also Gammax are going to be happy with the way they brought that back one there. It's a much more favourable score than something that would a 10-5 or an 11-4 might have looked like, so they're going to be quite happy with that. But Steve, 21 kills and 10 deaths in the first 15 rounds. He is having a really good game so far. The next closest to him on the server is Pawn on 14, then Voyage on 13, Dutch on 12, 11 for Luca, 10 for Austin, and then the other 4 players on single digits still. Looks like we're going to get into... Oh no, there's going to be a pause. There's going to be a pause, I believe it's for a toilet break. So I guess we'll have to wait a few seconds for that one. Is that... am I right in saying that that is Drerries van der Berg's second to last pause? That's not ideal. Maybe they're talking about a strat, but I think this might be... Yeah, this might be a tech timeout. I think it was toilet break from Gammax, but he must have come quickly. Gammax players all with their own jerseys, of course, thanks to that sponsorship. Looks like it's going to be a bit more of a strategic pistol round coming out from Gammax. They do have 2 sets of utility, 2 smokes, 4 flashes between the 2 of them. But RG, he's going to rip that out of their hands. He's going to take down Luca on that apps presence, and that might throw this plan into whack. Steve, he's going to throw his flashbang over Banana. Voyage is going to take this peek, and he's not going to spot anything. Unbeknownst to him, there are the 2 players here at T-Ramp, but they're going to be rotating away, it looks like. Steve dropping his smoke deep banana, so now the T's are going to know that this deep banana control has been wrested from them. They still have all of their utility, and it looks like it's going to be an A hit. 2 players still over towards that banana position despite the information gained. Wiener, another lovely headshot from him, he's going to take down the first player. RG gets 1 too, Wiener gets another, and RG, he's going to close out the round. 4 players alive in the pistol rounds. They just shut down that A exec. And it is going to be a full French eco pretty much from the T side. They're going to have two P250s and 1 Deagle on Yorick. And Voyage, he might be able to farm up some cash for this Mag 7 here. He's going to jump spot Banana and not see anything, so they're going to know that this is towards an A hit. Unfortunately for him with his Mag 7. And Yorick's going to let that Deagle presence be known at the bottom of Banana, but now he's going to run away with the bomb, I presume. Or he might want to show... No, he's not showing the bomb. He's just grouping up A with his teammates. Now, there is the 1 player on brackets, and he's going to do a fake reload to bait in the peak, but it doesn't work out for him. He gets taken down immediately. Wiener does get the trade. And Luca, he's going to get a kill onto Wiener. This is suddenly getting very worrying. Corner taking down RG as well. Steve and Voyage having to do a retake. 2 on 4, now 2 on 3. Make it a 2 on 2. Nice shooting there from Steve. And the Mag 7 will ring true. Voyage getting a kill onto Yorick, and He should know. There we go. He should know where the final player is. Takes down Bourne with a very nice long-range Mag 7 shot for a quick $1,800 with those 2 kills. Steve Neef only getting 600 for his troubles. Oh, sorry, no. 1,200 because it was my MP9 that he used. Steve Neef up to 23 kills already. This man is having a very, very big performance. The AWP's going to be coming out early from Voyage, and it's well timed too, because there isn't going to be an AWP on the T side. Voyage heading towards the long position, pretty standard for an AWPer. Steve Neef's going to be raining down some Hellfire onto Banana, takes Yorick down to 50. I believe that was Steve Neef and not Voyage. Oh! Voyage gets the kill onto Yorick, he hits the wallbang headshot with that AWP. That is one you don't often see coming out. That my advantage early is really going to ruin Gammax's plans into this round. They've really needed to win this first round of their first full buy of the T side, but losing this round is going to put them in a really bad financial situation going forwards, and it's going to give over, well, 12, maybe even 13 for Drerries, so they're going to have to fight back in this 4 and 5. The 5 yards. And Bourne does get 1, but Wiener gets 2. Luca does eventually trade it, and there is only going to be this one player. RG left defending the A site. Laboured spray connects onto Luca, but Austin gets the trade in the 1-on-2. I bet he would love some backup from Yorick if he hadn't gone down through that wall. Voyage might be pushing that smoke. Are they going to check Austin up here on the box behind the smoke? He whiffs his spray a little bit onto Voyage, gets the kill eventually, but Steve Neef, he's going to net himself a 24th kill of the game, and he's going to make sure that Drerries gets there at 12th round. That kill through the wall making all the difference in the end. And it's going to be the final, I believe, pause? Yes, the final pause from Drerries van der Buurt to talk over this round. And they're actually coming up against a almost full buy here from the T side. They're going to have 4 AKs and a Galil, but slightly limited on utility, only 3 pieces per player rather than the 4 that they might want. But I like this timeout usage from Drerries van der Buurt. They're making sure that they keep the pace of the game under their own control. They're not waiting until they're losing to try and find answers in the timeout. They're just gambling on the fact that they're going to win. They're taking all of their timeouts, making sure they win all of the rounds when they can win them, and not when it's too late. And it's going to be... It looks like they're grouping up for early B control here, the T side. They're waiting for the utility on Banana. Steve Neef's going to be dropping that smoke deep, which is interesting. Bourne, he is trapped on Banana, but Steve Neef gets a kill onto Yorick through the smoke. That's the second time in 2 rounds that Yorick's gone down without being able to contribute whatsoever. That is... It sucks when that kind of thing happens to you. Bourne does trade back onto Voyage. RG gets 1 before getting taken down by Zafus, and Luca with a nice entry onto Steve Neef. Steve Neef does miss the shot there, and Luca picking up that AWP that was dropped might be important to this round. Dutch Boy gets taken down by Bourne, and unless Wiener can pull off some heroics, it looks like this is going to be a 1 round. There was a little bit of problem there with Zafus having the bomb on T-ramp, but Wiener wasn't going to catch him out, and the smoke dropped just to make sure he's going to secure the round. Drerries van der Buurt, I'm sure, surprising almost everyone in this game so far. They were definitely the underdogs coming in, but they are playing some really good Counter-Strike, and they're really getting a hang of this. They're really taking the fight to Gammax and winning so far. Let's see if Gammax can build some momentum off this first round winning the T side. One saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M4 and S over the AK, an interesting decision. 1 saving an M maybe hoping to spray through a banana smoke in some time in the future. Drerries Vanderbilt only having to win 4 more rounds to take this first map over Gammax. But Gammax are going to net themselves a 7. They may be able to push on here. It looks like Drerries, they're not going to... Oh. No, they are going to buy. Dutch Boy has bought a Negev. I'm assuming that that's going to be over on the B side. Voyage, he does buy as well. That's a late investment. Looks like a late decision to buy. Steve Neef spots down Banana, sees no one. That might lull him into a false sense of security because there is 2 players here. Oh, 2 players here, sorry. That Molly is going to force him back to playing this site. Where is Dutch Boy with that Negev? Is he long? That's a bold choice. Smoke coming in on short. The Negev's going to have all the room in the world. They're going to smoke long too, though. Pawn gets trade onto Wiener, and Dutch Boy nets the Negev kill, gets 2! Oh wow! This is not how I'm sure Gammax expected this round to go, and the Negev, which may have seemed like a questionable choice at first, is going to, well, potentially net Drerries their 13th round and really just put the hurt on Gammax. I can't believe he's going to get 2 Negev kills there. Voyage, though, the sole defender of B, does get taken down by Yorick, and this could end badly. Dutch Boy is able to retrieve an AK, and he might be able to catch Austin, who's stuck in T-ramp still. He's definitely going to hear those footsteps. He's going to be able to call these rotates in. Yorick is going to be able to get the bomb plant, particularly after getting Stepney from with RG going down through the smoke. It might work out best for Dutch Boy to be saving his kill here. Although, he does get the first kill into Austin. A 1v1 off the Negev double kill. And he's going to volley the right position. Dutch Boy with an incredible round. An amazing 4K there. Oh wow. He has just stepped up for his team. I am speechless. The double with the Negev and then the 2 on the retake in a 1v2. Dutch Boy, he is a hero of Drerries Vanderbilt, and honestly, that might win them up right there. That might be enough. It is a weak buy that's going to be coming back from Drerries, despite the fact that they won the round, because they have no loss bonus, because they're on the CT side. They're still going to have those limitations, the Thomas and the Mag 7 namely. But to be honest, I would have thought a Negev was a limitation, and apparently it's not. So Steve Neef gets an entry, and Dutch Boy, he has all the confidence in the world. He's going to get himself another 2-piece. And RG, he has found the final player on Austin. He has chunked him down for 40 with a nade. Is he going to be able to make this Mag 7 get a kill? He tags down Austin again. No. RG, the jumping Mag 7 kill. Wow. Wow. Drerries really putting the screws here to Gammax, and Gammax, they're going to have to fully force into this round. They can't let Drerries get to match point while they're only on 7. We might be seeing a 16-7 Inferno from Drerries Vanderbilt here. Dutch Boy going aggressive with a little bit of a gap in his smoke, and he's going to be able to take down Pawn. Zephyr's trades, and he is going to get the information that he heard 2 people stepping there. RG gets caught off guard in that. And Voyage, he's going to be left alone on this B side, which is the right call. There is only the 1 player lurking here to create presence, although they might be falling back towards a B hit. Yeah. Gammax falling back towards a B hit, but Voyage, he's going to get the first kill very easily. Austin takes him down, and I don't think there's going to be any time for this rotate. Wiener still not rotating when his teammate is already on B. That is maybe some unclear comms. I'm not entirely sure about what's going on there, but it looks like they're going to attempt this 2-on-3 retake. They do have enough money saved up to force out a buy. Steve that's a lovely shot onto Austin. They get the info of the dark player as well, and the first orange player. Steve gets the kill onto him, and now it's all left on Yorick. He's gonna get taken down. A lovely 3-piece from Steve. These Steve and Dutch Boy, they are absolutely carrying the game for Drerries. 30 kills for Steve. Dutch Boy only on 19, but he has had some very impactful rounds. Wow. Voyage, he's going to be sitting in spawn for a little while. Apparently he didn't want to get a good timing on Banana, but there you go. Austin, going to be mollying T-Ups. Pretty standard default here coming out from Gammax. You would have thought they'd try a set play, given that they're staring down the barrel of 15-7. RG, can be dropping a smoke aggressively in Apps. Fake the presence, but it looks like Zapus might disrespect it. No. There are 3 players from Gammax grouping up towards Apps, so this might be some kind of an Apps spot. Now that they've taken all of Apps control, they are going to know that there's no one aggressive here, and that's maybe going to be unknown. They haven't really made so much sound about it. Oh, Rena, he isn't able to get even 1 kill there. That nade does put Pawn down to only 36 points of health. And they gamble rotating. No, okay, Voyage, he's going back towards that B side. They're not going to let the full rotate happen. And it looks like he's made the right call. Gammax players are grouping back up towards Bomb Banana. He's going to hear this flashbang ring out. He's going to start calling from some rotates quickly. But Luca, he's going to be able to catch Dutch Boy potentially. Dutch Boy seems very aware of this possibility. He's going to check it. Luca had no chance. Voyager gets 2 on the B site, gets 3. Voyage, that is beautiful. And he's going to get the 4th as well. Voyage with another 4K coming into this game. And well, that was a very unexpected game there. Derry Thunderbird showing us that they aren't out of this series, and in fact, they're very much here to win. Gammax, can they get 2-0'd? Coming in as the favourites in this game, they now have the opportunity to be 2-0'd if they can't take their own map pick. Nuke is a slightly more tactical heavy map, and that will favour the Gammax side, who have been, as far as I'm aware, a core for longer. They have more of the support in place there. More time together as a team, more games played on record, all of this. But if Drerries Vanderburg knew that Nuke was going to be coming out in this veto, I'm sure they can have dug up some VODs, some old demos of Gammax playing Nuke. They might even be able to have reads and setups to counter what Gammax are going to pull out here. This could be a very shocking result right here. Very shocking result. Now, as far as I'm aware, there's going to be a short break. Yep, 10-minute break. So I guess I'll be seeing you in 10 minutes. Thank you for staying tuned to this surprise upset, potentially.
The wall bang. Don't see that one too often, but
it's not an option. Oh, it pre-fired. Oh, true. 90%, no scope, no problem.
We'll still be 3 on this B side. First man dead. And second. 3.
Flexes for a little bit. Now he's going to be making his way over the dark. On box. Get the cross. Retake. Being aware that it may be dark. Oh man, Frosty's got it.
He could have managed that economy well.
Pushing grabs. He could have a second if he goes for it. He just pushes out again. This is Buurt. What is that from QB1? He wants it. He wants the game. He wants to be able to say that he needs it. QB1 with an any squad angle. This is walking right into the crosshair front. And he shuts it down. Has now knows where to look. Frosty finds another. He's not taking any prisoners. Frosty with a third.
Contact. In position. They have me pinned. Weapons hot. Got one. Yeah, he's down. This area is clear.
The last man alive.
He has to go
to
here.
clutch this out the 1v3. He's knocked down low from that already. 32 seconds left, and it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Hyenas Unity pick up the final kill and win the Volpid series 3-1 on Inferno.
Like a great team performance coming in from Captain and Cool side, really. Like,
And we're gonna see how this one goes. For Sent by Satan.
Their side, jokes aside, I'm done. I'm literally done. Axion Esports, are you freaking kidding me? How are you coming out on top of those fights? How are you turning this round?
Yeah, lay out at the beach, let the molly tan. Yeah, tutor on my coupe in the front of Benz. Yeah, I just chopped the roof, listen inside the pen. Yeah, finger on my lens, got us built again. That's your ring, it's gonna make me numb. Take away the pain.
Just by running, and Hips goes down. It's Nick. Nick's got two. He's made it through, but the bomb has it. Nick, he shuts down Kuno right when they needed him most.
Dim on the lights, we get high, high like a kite. Then I'm a swim. Make it spend it like a fidget, yeah.
Two. Oh, Pixel. He'll find one. He'll find two. Right behind him. Could he get you in team?
Broke, I had to fix it, yeah. Drugs took control, she done lost her soul. I can't tell you.
And this being offside, they've got to do it fast. 25 seconds. 80 Z not taking any prisoners. That's
Okay, baby, it's gonna be okay. I'm a star, you can't see me in the day. Okay, baby, it's gonna be okay. Back in this bitch like I left some. Back in your bitch like I left some. I ain't for that, why are you mad? Treat these niggas like that.
And there's the wallbang. Don't see that one too often, but
it's not an option. Oh, he pre-fired. Oh, Woo-choo. 90 degree, no scope, no problem.
we'll still be 3 on this beat fight. First man dead. And second. 3.
Flexes for a little bit. Now he's going to be making his way over the dark. And around it on Zubok. Get this cross. Get a retake. Be aware that it may be dark. Oh man, Frosty, he's got it.
He could have managed that economy well. Oh!
Pushing grabs. He could have a second if he goes for it. He just pushes out again. This is Buurt. What is that from QB1? He wants it. He wants the game. He wants to be able to say that he needs it. QB1 with an any squad angle. This is walking right into the crosshair front. And he shuts it down. Has now knows where to look. Frosty finds another. He's not taking any prisoners. Frosty with a third.
Contact. In position. They have me pinned. Weapons hot. Got one. Yeah, he's down. This area is clear.
The last man alive.
He has to go
to
here.
clutch this out the 1v3. He's knocked down low from that already. 32 seconds left, and it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Hyenas Unity pick up the final kill and win the Volpid series 3-1 on Inferno.
Yeah, lay out at the beach, let the Molly tan. Yeah, Tudor on my coupe in the front of Benz. Yeah, I just chopped the roof, it's inside a pan. Yeah, Fendi in my lens, got it dope again. That's your ring, it's gonna make me numb. Take away the pain.
So just by running, and Hips goes down. It's Nick. Nick's got 2. He's made it through, but the bomb has it. Nick, he shuts down Kuno right when they needed him most.
Dim on the lights, we get high, I like the then I'm a swim. Make it spend it like a fidget, yeah.
2. Oh, Pixel. He'll find 1. He'll find 2. Right behind him. Could he get you in seat?
Broke, I had to fix it, yeah. Drugs took control, she done lost her soul. I can't tell you.
And this being onside, they've got to do it fast. 25 seconds. ADZ not taking any prisoners. That's
Okay, baby, it's gonna be okay. I'm a star, you can't see me in the day. Okay, baby, it's gonna be okay. Back in this bitch like I left some. Back in your bitch like I left some.
And there's the wallbang. Don't see that one too often, but
it's not an option. Oh, he pre-fired. Oh, Wu True. 90 to grip, no scope, no problem.
we'll still be 3 on this B side. First man dead. And second. 3.
Flexes for a little bit. Now he's going to be making his way over the dark. On Zubok. Get the cross. Get a retake. Be aware that it may be dark. Oh man, Frosty, he's got it.
He could have managed that economy well. Oh!
Pushing grabs. He could have a second if he goes for it. He just pushes out again. This is Buurt. What is that from QBY? He wants it. He wants the game. He wants to be able to say that he can QBY with an ace. One angle. Walking right into the crosshair Frosty. And he shuts it down. SJ now knows where to look. Frosty finds another. He's not taking any prison. Frosty with a third.
In position. They have me pinned. Weapons hot. Got one. Yeah, he's down. This area is clear.
The last one alive.
He has
he
to go
has
huge.
to clutch this out. The 1v3. He's knocked down low from that already. 32 seconds left, and it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Hyenas Unity pick up the final kill and win the Volpid series 3-1 on Inferno.
Like a great team performance coming in from Captain and Cool side, really. Like,
And we're gonna see how this one goes. For Sent by Satan.
Their side, jokes aside, I'm done. I'm literally done. Axion Esports, are you freaking kidding me? How are you coming out on top of those fights? How are you turning this round?
Hello and welcome back to map 2 of this, what has been quite a surprising game so far. We'll be seeing Gammax Esports on their own map pick, taking on Drerries Vanderbilt. Now, obviously, with it being Gammax's map pick, they should be favoured in this one, and with them being the favourites for the game overall, you would be expecting them to take this one over. However, Drerries, they may be able to take this one just as they surprised us in Inferno, and just take the series 2-0, which would definitely be a shocking result. I wonder why. So it looks like Everyone types kill in console except for Zephyrus, who's... there we go. There we go. Okay, knife round coming up. Oh, knife round 1, but it had to be anyway. So, and yeah, as I would have expected, Drerries Vanderbilt, they're going to be picking to start on the CT side. It is Nuke after all, formerly one of the most CT-sided maps in the game. I think if you cast your mind all the way back to 2014, for those of you who know, you could see things like NIP with their amazing win streak on Nuke, and they were getting things like 14 1/2s on the CT side rather, pretty regularly. But that's not how it is today. And there we go. So only 3 sets of body armor bought by the CTs, but no kits bought. That's interesting. 2 mollies, 2 flashbangs, and 1 set of utility for the Ts. That's just 2 flashbangs and a smoke. Now that's 4 players jumping down secret. Stephanie gets 1 of them on the drop, and Yorick is sitting on T roof. Is he throwing? They're coming back onto A. Haven't smoked off. That's a nice little set piece. Luca gets the entry onto Stephanie, and that's the A site already taken. The players who were stacked up on A already dropped down, and well, that was really smart from Gammax. You can tell it's their map pick. They're into a 3-on-2 retake now, and Dutch Boy, he's going to spot out 2 players. He's not going to know about Luca, and well, Luca cleans up, gets 3 for the round, and there we go. That's all she wrote in the pistol round. Gammax finally taking a pistol. I'm fairly sure Drerries were the ones to take both pistols on Inferno, so they're already improving. Pistol rounds are so important in Counter-Strike, less so than they used to be, where it was just a guaranteed 3 rounds straight off the bat. But now, with the eco coming out, it looks like it's only going to be 1 more round given up. But that does mean that it's going to be a weak buy from the CTs coming into round 3, and that might give the Ts a bit more of a chance in it. Zephyrus and Austin getting 2 kills on the Galils. As you can see, Gammax quite scared of this force spy coming out from the CTs. They didn't have a single SMG. So they're not going to be able to farm up much cash, and Yorick goes down to Stephanie from the P250. That man is continuing his extremely good form from map 1 over into this first few rounds off Nuke. Stephanie does in fact get taken down, isn't going to be able to save the Galil. Not that I think he really wanted to, because Galil not exactly the best. And Arena gonna get taken down too. Looked like he was trying to look for that Galil actually, so maybe they were trying to save a Galil, who knows? Maybe it would have given, actually yeah, it might have given them an AWP. Glass cannon. And here we go. So it's going to be a full force coming out from the CTs. They're going to have 1 for mass, but the rest are going to be M4s. They're going to have a pretty decent amount of util, not the best, but it's going to be some. And it's going to be some early outside presence. Look how aggressive Korn is already on outside. He's already crossing secret. Did they put smokes up, or is he just shifting across? I'm not sure he's going to be known to be down secret, although Rena might have some intel. Oh, yeah. So Rena was down, or what? Voyage, sorry, was down. And was able to spot out the player, but just got taken down for his troubles. And that might cause a bit of panic from the CTs. They might start to rotate down lower, despite the fact that there is actually no one else. It's just Yorick, and he's been taken down to 8 points of health. Nice little flashbang from Yorick. I think he's going to be, yeah, so it looks like Yorick's going to be faking a bit of lower presence. But that's not going to convince the CTs at all, particularly with all those mollies coming in. Rena gets 1, Rena gets 2, and Dutch Boy gets himself 1 as well. Dutch Boy, no, sorry, RG gets Luca, and it's just going to be Yorick. He was down secret, now he's in main, but He's gonna get mollied by Stephen, and that might actually kill him. Nope, the nade, the nade's gonna jump him down to 4 HP. Yorick does finally kill Wiener, but he's gonna get taken down in return. 3 players alive for the CT side is perfect. And it's going to be a full investment coming up from the T, so that's a missed smoke from Voyage. And that might cost him here. There's 4 players from the T side grouping up over here, including Zephus, who only has a Deagle. But Voyage, so he's got another one. He's got, I presume, Stephen to throw the smoke instead. So he's going to be up in this aggressive position. And Dutchway and Stephen's job are just to take attention away from that possibility. Austin gets taken down early. And it's all gone quiet. There are still 3 Ts grouped up. Are they in lower? Is that someone in lower? I think that's, yeah, that is someone towards single door in lower. It's kind of hard to tell from the mini-map, but yeah, there you go. So Pawn going to be making an entry onto the site. RG not actually smoked off. That's a missed smoke there, and he's going to be able to take Luca down. Pawn does trade, but Dutchboy gets that, and he beats down Zephus, the man who only came into the round with a Deagle and never managed to upgrade. It's a little bit unfortunate, but there you go. Should I throw a decoy grenade out of the map? Flashbang out of the map? I'm not sure. And yeah, so there we go. It's the full Glock buy coming out from Gammax. They've invested, it looks like, $900 into this round, which is 4 flashbangs and a smoke, or 3 flashbangs and a smoke. And they are going to get mowed down. Dutchboy gets 1, Voyage gets 1, Wiener gets 1. Zephus does manage to trade onto Dutchboy, who did whiff his spray a little bit, but Voyage, he's going to take down Zephus, and RG is going to take down Yorick. Could have been cleaner. Dutchboy kind of going down a bit unnecessarily there, but that doesn't mean that he can buy an AWP, which I think he did. Yeah. Voyage is going to get an AWP. Probably Dutchboy should have dropped that over to him. But either way, the AWP is going to be coming out from the CT side, and there's not going to be AWP on the T side. So, also, Austin with no head armor. That means he's going to be one-shot by RG, Wiener, or Dutchboy with their M4s. RG just spraying the smoke, dropping down on Molly. A little bit of early damage done onto Yorick, but other than that, we're pretty even, and Luca, he's going to find a nice timing onto Voyage, playing that aggressive position on the top of CT Blue. I do like that position, but it is very exposed. You kind of need a teammate backing you up. And it looks like there's 2 CTs still towards CT Blue. Stephen, he's going to be retrieving that orb. He's going to have done it himself. Now, they're going to see these outside smokes raining in. And that's going to be a little bit of false information from Gammax. They're actually not looking to go outside, it seems. They have the 1 player setting up for a main lurk. And that would be Yorick. But he's going to get taken down by Stephen, and RG, he's going to get Austin. Zephus trades. And Stephen stays around outside a little bit longer than perhaps he had to. And the 3 Ts, they're going to be going down low. They're going to at least get the bomb plant here. So from here on, it's just going to be a retake, a 3-on-3. B-site, notoriously difficult to retake, but Wiener, he's going to get an entry that's going to do an excellent bit of work. Pawn, he's going to be taken down so low by the nade as well as by Stephen, but he does kill Stephen. Now it's Luca, who does get the first kill. Dutchboy going down. Wiener, he's so low HP, I don't think it's possible for him to do anything here. Luca full HP. Pawn is low, but yeah, Wiener's going to have to go and save, and it's going to be 3-3. It looked like it was going to be shaping up to be a good retake, but as I said, the B-site on Nuke is notoriously difficult to retake. There we go. The investment's going to be coming back in from Drerries van der Burg. They have enough to get an AWP out, but Dutchboy, is going to need a drop from Wiener. We'll see if that comes through. No. So it looks like Drerries mismanaging their economy just a little bit. There we go. He does get dropped an M4 in the end, but that's a waste of money buying that MP9 now. That's money that could have been saved and used more pertinently later on in the game. But Stephanie, he's going to make sure it doesn't matter. Gets 2, taking down Yorick and Luca with some excellent shooting there. Voyage, he's quite happy. He doesn't have to do anything towards outside. He's just letting Stephanie get all the kills. Oh, Zephyrs taking down Austin with the assist of RG. That's unfortunate. Oh. And a little bit of a whiff spray onto some nice moving there. Movement, sorry, from RG. Voyage does miss a shot, but he won't be taken down by his teammate. And RG gets 1. Wiener taken down by Pawn, but in a 1v5, is he really going to be able to do anything? Glitch Boy and Sneef. Sneef, sorry, not Sneef. Going to be able to take down that final player. And it's 4-3 Gammax, and no, 4-3 against Gammax, but their economy is in tatters. It's going to be a partial investment. But they're really on the back foot here. 3 rounds already on T side of Nuke is not too bad to start. I think they'll be quite happy if they manage to get 5. Oh, RG. He's not going to be able to get an ace, but he does get 4 lovely kills there on that eco crush. Pawn saves the day, okay, and he's able to get a second here as well. This isn't as clean as the CTs would like, particularly with how they've mismanaged their economy earlier. They're going to just have to play this really, really safe. And Dutch Boy, he's going to do that. He's going to rip off Pawn's head. And, well, 5-3. It's an early lead again for Drerries Vandermeer. This time on the opponent's map pick, but on the CT side of Nuke, it is expected that you will win the half. Is that a nade? Ooh. A little bit late to do much damage onto Yorick, and Voyage overstays his welcome outside and gets taken down. Steve isn't able to get Yorick through the smoke as he crosses down to Secret. And once again, it's Yorick lurking down Secret, and no one else with him to support. Now grouping up for an A hit, it seems. Flash out foot. Wiener's get 2. Wiener nearly takes down 3. Steve Neef does get Luca, and he's going to be able to take down Pawn as well. Finish off what Wiener started. And it's just Yorick all on his lonesome, down Secret. He's now walking up outside. He might get caught by RG here. No, it's going to be Dutch Boy. Nice shot from him, and I don't know. It seems like Gammax are becoming very predictable in these single-player secret lurks. Yorick is always the one going down Secret, and he's never really managed to achieve much with it. He's pulling one rotate, but Drerries, they're not over-rotating down to that B side. They know how many players have been spotted, and they're not overly fond of responding to it. I'd like to see Gammax fake that presence again, and then rush all 5 players down and see what they can do with that. But it looks like they still want to keep hitting up this lobby presence, keep trying to go for these A execs. But you're just going to be spamming the smokes, trying to see if you can find anything through them. But there's no one there, and they should know that. Pawn does get a kill on Dutch Boy, and he's going to get Wiener down too. That's insane. How has he managed to do that with a Tech 9? The bomb plant's going to be given up, and this could suddenly look like a winnable round for Gammax when it certainly shouldn't have been. RG, he's going to get the first. And he can definitely clean up here. He's going to get a second too. Stephen Neef's going to get a third. Pawn gets his third of the rounds, but gets taken down by Voyage, and, well, that's all she wrote. Voyage, Stephen Neef combining, along with RG getting 3. Pawn only returns 3 of his own, and no one else helps on the Gammax side. 7-3. And I believe, was it not 8-3 to Drerries on the first map at one point as well? So a little bit of a parallel can be drawn here. once again, heavy lobby presence, but Voyage, he's gonna get taken down by Luca. That's the second time Luke has caught Voyage off outside now. And Luca does get dinked down by Stephanie for his troubles, but a dink in return for a kill, I'm sure he'll take that any day. The whole game slows down. Stephanie overextends outside, gets taken down by Yorick. It's a 3-on-5 that seems pretty unwinnable for the CT side. There's going to be another A crunch. They're lining up utility for it, and there's only the one player, Wiener, on A side to defend. He's going to get one. RG's going to actually get it, but Pawn, another 2k entry. Pawn really pulling out all the stops in this map. And Dutch Boy, he should probably save here. Wiener has $0 left in the bank. Just get one, but gets taken down by Pawn for another 3k. Back-to-back 3ks from Pawn. He is trying to replicate the performance of Steve Neef in map 1. And it looks like there's a technical issue. So we may have a little bit of a longer pause now. Technical issue for, I believe it's the Gammax players. It looks like Luca has called that pause, so I guess we'll see what's going on with that. But at the moment, this is looking like a very good display from Drerries. I mean, they took the first map so emphatically, and it looks like they're going to be able to take a pretty significant lead going into the half. 7-4 already, 3-round advantage. I'm not really sure what's going on. They're talking about the issue in chat, but it is in Dutch, and I do not speak Dutch, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to let you know what's going on there. There we go. Oh no. Yeah, that's Yorick composing, so presumably the issue has been resolved. We'll be getting back underway quite quickly. There we go. Unpause from Steve Neef. And here we go. Just 5 M4s coming out for the side of Drerries Vanderveer. They don't have a single orb to deal with Luca's orb, which could be an issue for them, although Voyage hasn't really been getting much traction with his. Wiener gets a lovely double kill, but Pawn, he's going to get a double kill of his own to respond to that, and an even trade does favour the T's. Another trade there. Dutch Boy takes down Yorick, but Pawn takes down Dutch Boy. Luca gets the kill onto RG, and Voyage, he's left in a 1-on-2 retake. They should know he's the outside player. He is the AWPer. He gets the dink, but he can't get the kill. Pawn, that is 3 triple kills on the A side in 3 rounds. That is quite insane. That nets his total to 17 kills so far this game, which is a very impressive number. And it's just going to be pistols now. Drerries Vanderveer, I think this might be the first time in the series, maybe the second, they've had to resort to survive. RG gets 1 kill. They're going to be able to retrieve this AK. Might be able to take on the AWPer as well. They are. It's an even trade, 3-on-3 now, and all 3 Gammax players are in lobby. I think the bomb is dropped. They've dropped the bomb. This is unbelievable. Gammax really dropping the ball on this one, only managing to take down 2 players. Pawn is going to get spotted by Steve Neef, but Steve Neef won't get the kill, and Austin RG isn't going to be able to AWP him either, so just Voyage trying to take them all three. He drops the bomb again. What's going on? Pawn is so low, but he does manage to get the kill, and it's only a 2k for him this time, so he has been put to a stop a little bit. He's only on 11 kills in the last 4 rounds. More kills than any other player on his team has in the rest of the game, but you know. Looks like it's more outside aggression coming out. Voyage not able to throw his smoke. He's tried a few times. Steve Neef gets a nice entry kill into Yorick. No secret lurk this round, and Pawn, he's going to back off. He's just going to give up outside control. I think they're going for a fast A here, but Zephyrus gets taken down 20 HP from that nade. That's so unfortunate. RG gets 1 on this ramp push. And it looks like they're going to try and go down to B through ramp. Yep, all 3 players going down. And I didn't think that. Oh, yeah, Steve Neef is down and he gets the 2nd kill in the round for himself. He's going to get a 3rd as well, maybe 4. Steve Neef doing it all himself. Anything you can do, Pawn, I can do better. That's himself a 13th of the map. Not quite on the stellar fragging capacity that he had in Inferno, but he's getting up there. Full buy from both sides, but this does look like it may well be the last full. Well, it's the last round of the half. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, last round of the half. Drerries Vanderbilt will really want to win this round. The 9-6 half is very comfortable, but 8-7, not so much. Zephyrus already out on site. Austin, wow, that was all over quickly. 3 A players unable to get anything together really. Yorick does get taken down late by RG, but Pawn takes him down, and Voyage in a 1-on-3. I think this might be an 8-7 half, which is looking a lot better for Gammax. Gammax, I don't know. There we go, 8-7 half. 21 for Pawn at the half, wow. I believe this is going to be a test of Drerries Vanderbilt, because Nuke T side is possibly one of the hardest T sides in the game. You need to have so much structure, so much coordination, and you need to really be able to throw out your AX attacks. You really need to be able to hit those secret points. We'll have to see if they can do that on their opponent's map pick, or if they're about to get blown out of the water on what should be a comfortable map for Gammax, sorry. Second half should be getting underway relatively quickly. One displaying his stiletto knife, and there we go. Second half. No buy coming out yet? Oh, there we go. Okay. Dual Berettas bought for Pawn. Pawn is raid bossing Dual Berettas and body armor. There is also that defused kit on Yorick after he dropped over those dualies. I'd rather use the P250, but each to his own. And Pawn, he's playing top up, it makes sense. He takes down one, RG trades onto Zephyrus, but Pawn, they can't kill him. RG finally shuts him down, and Yorick's going to shut him down in turn. Steve Neef. He's going to be left in a 1 versus 3. He is right, there is a player main. And he's going to get tagged down by a Heaven player. Luca gets the kill in the end. Wow. Pawn, I don't know how they did not kill him there. That was ridiculous. So many bullets whizzing by his head. Pawn leading the scoreboard, and well, the second player on his team is Luca with 11 kills. Pawn has 24. That is ridiculous. Steve Neef can't connect anything with the deagle. Yorick takes him down. Wiener is going to take deep down Pawn, and Voyage gets Yorick. Okay, suddenly we've got a round on our hands, even though it's only a light investment from Drerries. Zafus is in prime position to stop it though, does get his first, but now his position is known. And Drerries are going to force the fight. They want to take down the MP9, they don't want to run scared from it. Austin. On ramp, alone. I don't know why the auto-direct is taking us to him. Although it does look like Drerries are moving towards ramp. This MP9 could go huge here. If they can't deal with it quickly, Luca, he's going to be going a fast rotate to go and assist his teammate. Does get the first onto RG, but does get tagged down for his troubles. Zafus is also rotated down to the B site early. There's no way that Drerries can win this round, surely not. They are playing it very slow, trying to bait out all of this utility, and Voyage does go down. Wiener's going to get the bomb down. That's huge! He gets killed after time, but that bomb planet is going to really help the economy there. No, Zafus taking his hand off the keyboard. Wow. Are they looking for a gun out here, or are they just... No, okay. So it's 2 for Masters and 1 M4 saved for the CTs. They're going to have enough to get a couple more M4s out, I would assume. That's 1 more. And I think that's, yeah, that's 2 more. But on the T side, Voyage, he's gone for a glass cannon AWP. The rest of his team with AKs and utility. This could be scary for Gammax. They don't have an AWP of their own to deal with this, and I don't think if they lose this round, they're going to be able to afford one. They have to win this one. Very slow round coming out here from Drerries. They're just looking for an overextension from Gammax's side. Oh, RG with a lovely headshot onto Luca. He's going to open the round up, and that's such a huge kill to find. They have so much presence on outside now. They can really just wrap onto this A-bomb site, just squeeze it down. Pawn. He feels very isolated up here, but he's just got the first kill to Dutch Boy. He's very worried about this Heaven player though, and there isn't a Heaven player. Is RG in mini, or is he down secret? Something that could be kept an eye on. It looks like he's down secret, and Yorick, he's going to drop the bomb inside main, Voyage. With his unarmored AWP, maybe a little bit overzealous trying to entry through main. But there's going to be a main smoke coming out. RG coming up vents, he's going to get taken down. This is a very disjointed round from Drerries. I think this answers my earlier question. It does not seem that they are very well prepared at all for the T side of Nuke. That just looked like there was no plan there whatsoever. Steve Neef gets 1, but he's going to get taken down by Pawn. That was worrying. If you want Darius van der Weert to win, that is definitely worrying. It's just going to be these Tech 9s, these upgraded pistols, 2 pieces of armor, and 2 flashbangs for Darius, and they've already thrown one of those flashes. Looks like it's just a ramp rush. They're going to get mowed down by Austin. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Can he get a 4th? Oh, he flicks around to look at Luca, and Luca is his team. Steve Neef and Voyage aren't able to get anything done. And it's a clean round for Gammax and a 4K, sorry, not an ace, a 4K. once again, Voyage bringing out this AWP. He doesn't have head armor, which may come to matter. He has one singular flashbang. Oh, but he gets the kill onto Yorick. He is definitely not going to regret his decision now. That kill is huge. Luca does manage to trade it onto Steve. But RG trades back onto Pawn, and that's such a big scalp to take down. Pawn, I believe, of 27 kills so far. 28, sorry. He is definitely the man you want to be killing if you kill anyone. RG, I believe, the top performer right now on the Drerries Vanderbilt side. 21 kills to his name. 1.5 KD. If my maths is correct. Austin and Luke each getting a kill back in turn, though, puts the advantage back in favour of Gammax. And once again, it seems like Drerries don't really have a plan of what they want to do. They're just slow playing it, they're just defaulting, and they're just trying to get some entries. Zephus takes on Dutch Boy without too much hassle, and Voyage is left in a 1v3 that he's probably going to have to save in. It does not seem that Drerries know what they want to do on this T side. They look lost. Voyage only on 6 kills for the map as well isn't really going to be helping. Gammax, they're going to be finding a 12th without a doubt. Looks like we might be going to 3 maps, and I think if it gets to that 3rd map of Vertigo, I think I'm going to have to favour Gammax, because Drerries, they look like they're running out of steam here really, and Pawn is really stepping up here. It's going to be a full buy coming out, although Dutch Boy hasn't... There we go, has bought now. Very limited util on the Drerries Vanderbilt side. Wonder if that'll come back to haunt them. They're going to have to go for something fast, and they're going to have to go for something hard here. Boy, he is going to get the entry onto Yorick. That's, once again, Yorick going down first in the round, but this time Steve Neef, he's going to double that advantage. He's going to take down Austin. Voyage going back to spawn for the bomb. Might be a bit of a hassle, slowing down that timing, particularly with Zephus and Pawn getting kills each like that. Voyage, he's going to try and clear out lobby. He's going to find that the players have pushed back. He's going to try and entry with the AWP? What? Looks like they're going to try and walk out onto A. Steve Neef coming up secret. Zephus, he's going to be tested here. Gets the first onto Voyage. And he's going to get help from Luca rotating up that ladder. The bomb is still on the back of Dutch Boy in lobby. Will Steve Neef peek into this? Or Pawn, having a little look around. He's starting to doubt that anyone's coming to ramp. Luca is still very much fixated on the speed door push, but if he turns around now, he might be able to catch out Steve Neef. Oh, missed shot there from Luca. That's going to confirm to Steve Neef where exactly this AWP is playing from. Steve Neef gets 1, Steve Neef gets 2, but he's a bit slow to save his teammate, Dutch Boy. And with 8 HP left, it's going to be a difficult task for him to beat Pawn in this round. Jumping down secret is a great plan here. He's not going to get the bomb plant though, he's too late. Oh, that's so unfortunate. If he just planted out in the open, he would have got the bomb down. That's really unfortunate for Steve Neef. That round looked a little bit better for Drerries, but still, they can't just rely on these entries from Steve Neef and RG to win them the map. And they're going to force back again. This seems like desperation from Drerries. Ooh. I'm not sure which outside smokes they are. Is that the G2 smokes? No, it's just a different variation of the regular smokes. Interesting. For those of you who don't know, there are several different variations on the outside smokes used by different teams with different levels of complexity and different not usual outcomes. RG though, he's going to swing the door on Yorick and he's going to get that entry, but Austin, a huge 2k, saves his team in the round, gets a third onto Voyage 2, gets a fourth. Austin looking for an ace this time, not just the 4k. Wiener, he's going to be jumping back in single door. He doesn't want to go down without a fight, and Austin, he might just get his fifth. Doesn't spot Wiener. Where is Wiener? He is going to take down Austin, deny that ace. A moral victory at the very least. But he is going to be presumably conceding 14. Yep, there we go. Zafus takes him down. 14-8. Wow. This has got map 3 written all over it. 29 kills for Pawn. He is just trying to outdo what Steve Neef could do on Inferno. RG gets taken down very low by that molly early in the rounds. That's a little unfortunate. And once again, a lack of utility. The buys coming out every round from Drerries Vanderbilt, and I wonder if this is the right decision to make. In hindsight, they perhaps should have ecoed last round, and Yorick getting that kill into Steve Neef is going to make their problems worse, because Steve Neef has been one of their top performers so far, and RG, the other, taken down already by Austin after going so low with that molly from Pawn. Which does take down Luca, but that's about all they're going to be able to achieve in this round, as Austin takes down Wiener. Voyage 1 versus 4 for an ace clutch. Does get the second of the round for himself. 1 versus 3. But what can he really do here? Unless there's a huge mistake made by Gamma, I think this is going to be a very difficult round to win. Voyage just trapped here really between Yorick's org in lobby and Austin. Is it Austin on ramp? Yeah, it's Austin on ramp. And he is going to find a favourable timing and be able to take down Austin there. Fakes the B drop. That's smart, but he's going to make sound going up this ladder, and Zafus not going to hear it, but Yorick with his org fires off some shots. They know where he is. He gets the bomb down, which will allow them to buy next rounds. And since, well, Voyage getting 3 and getting the bomb down is a lifeline, but map point to Gammax, and I can't see this. I can't see a way back into this for Drerries. Their T side has been incredibly lackluster. Gamma haven't really had to do much whatsoever in terms of setups on the CT side to get these rounds. They've just been given them. Nice molly to stop the squeaky rush, and Voyage isn't going to be able to get anything done with that orb. Yorick takes him down with the orb. RG looks like he's going to don the orb himself actually. And does take down Pawn. That's a big scalp to take down, but Yorick gets his third of the round. Luca gets one for himself, and Steve Neef, he does get one onto Austin. But in a 1 versus 3, his options are very limited. Yorick is low, and but the bomb is down, and well, this seems almost certain to go to map 3. Oh, does spot out Yorick. Takes him down, but Zafus takes the kill. The trade. The series tied, 1-1. Vertigo coming up soon, and I believe we might have a break, or we might not, because I think there are time constraints for some of the players. I'll wait on production to confirm that to me. And then I will let you know. .5 minutes, definitely a 5-minute break for and then I guess we'll see whether there will be another map tonight, or whether we'll have to wait for another day. Yeah. 5-minute break.
And there's the wallbang. Don't see that one too often, but
It's not an option. Oh, it pre-fired. Oh, true. 90 to Greg, no scope, no problem.
we'll still be 3 on this B side. First man dead. And second. 3.
Fletches for a little bit. Now he's going to be making his way over the dark. On Zubok. Get the cross. Get a retake. Be aware that it may be dark. Oh man, Frosty, he's got it.
He could have managed that economy well. Oh!
Pushing grabs. He could have a second if he goes for it. He just pushes out again. This is Buurt. What is that from QB1? He wants it. He wants the game. He wants to be able to say QB1 with an any squad angle. Right into the crosshair Frosty. And he shuts it down. SJ now knows where to look. Frosty finds another. He's not taking any prisoners. Frosty with a third.
Contact. In position. They have me pinned. Weapons hot. Got one. Yeah, he's down. This area is clear.
The last man alive.
He has to go.
The clutches out the 1v3. He's knocked down low from that already. 32 seconds left, and it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Hyenas Unity pick up the final kill and win the Volpid series 3-1.
Let the Molly 10, yeah. Tutor on my coupe in the front of Benz, yeah. I just chopped the roof, it's my side again, yeah. Fendi on my lens, got us ducks again. That's your ring, it's gonna make me numb. Take away the pain.
Just by running, and Hips goes down. It's Nick. Nick's got 2. He's made it through, but the bomb has it. Nick, he shuts down Kuno right when they needed him most.
Dim on the lights, we get high, I like a then I'm a spend it like a fidget, yeah.
2. Oh, Pixel. He'll find 1, he'll find 2. Right behind him, could he get you in team?
Broke, I had to fix it, yeah. Drugs to control, she done lost her soul.
And this being offside, they've got to do it fast. 25 seconds. ADZ not taking any prisoners. That's
like I left some.
Like a great team performance coming in from Captain and Cool side, really. Like,
And we're going to see how this one goes. For Sent by Satan.
Their side, jokes aside, I'm done. I'm literally done. Axion Esports, are you freaking kidding me? How are you coming out on top of those fights? How are you turning this round?
And there's the wallbang. Don't see that one too often, but
It's not an option. Oh, it pre-fired. Oh, true. 90 to Greg, no scope, no problem.
we'll still be 3 on this B side. First man dead. And second. 3.
Fletches for a little bit. Now he's going to be making his way over the dark. On Zubok. Get the cross. Get a retake. Be aware that it may be dark. Oh man, Frosty, he's got it.
He could could have managed that economy well. Oh!
Pushing grabs. He could have a second if he goes for it. He just pushes out again. This is Buurt. What is that from QBY? He wants it. He wants the game. He wants to be able to say that. QBY with an ace. One angle. Right into the crosshair from Buurt. And he shuts it down. As now knows where to look. Frosty finds another. He's not taking any prisoners. Frosty with a third.
Contact. In position. They have me pinned. Weapons hot. Got one. Yeah. He's down. This area is clear.
The last man alive.
He has to go.
The clutches out the 1v3. He's knocked down low from that already. 32 seconds left, and it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Hyenas Unity pick up the final kill and win the Volpid series 3-1 on Inferno.
Yeah, lay out at the beach, let the Molly tan. Yeah, Tudor on my coupe in the front of Benz. Yeah, I just chopped the roof, what's my side of pan? Yeah, Fendi in my lens, got us broke again. I see red, it's gonna make me numb. Take away the pain.
So just by running, and Imps goes down. It's Nick. Nick's got two. He's made it through, but the bomb has it. Nick, he shuts down Kuno right when they needed him most.
Dim on the lights, we get high, I like the Make you spend it like a fidget, yeah.
Two. Oh, Pixel. He'll find one. He'll find two. Right behind him. Could he get you in sheet?
Broke, I had to fix it, yeah. Drugs took control, she done lost her soul. I can't tell you.
And this being offside, they've got to do it fast. 25 seconds. ADZ not taking any prisoners. That's
Okay, baby, it's gonna be okay. I'm a star, you can't see me in the day. Okay, baby, it's gonna be okay. Back in this bitch like I left some. Back in your bitch like I left some. I ain't for that, why are you mad? Treat niggas like that.
Hi guys. Unfortunately, it seems like some of the players for Gammax are gonna have to leave. The game center that they're playing at closes at this time, so I'm assuming that's 10 local time, which means that we're gonna have to wait for the final map, the thrilling conclusion, to be another day. So unfortunately, that's all from us today. Stay tuned for the third map decider of the final round in the 2-2 bracket. Later at some point. I don't think it's been rescheduled yet, so I guess you'll have to keep an eye out. I'm sure Volpid will tweet it out or something, put it in the announcements. But thank you guys for watching today, and stay tuned for more games, the playoffs soon.
Like a great team performance coming in from Captain and Coast side, really. Like,
And we're gonna see how this one goes. For Sent by Satan.
Their side, jokes aside, I'm done. I'm literally done. Axion Esports, are you freaking kidding me? How are you coming out on top of those fights? How are you turning this round?